Okay, I want to do a short exercise here on auxiliary elevations, and I'm going to try and link it back to the basics of orthographic as well. Now, linking it back to the basics of orthographic means that we have here a horizontal plane which represents the ground. We have a vertical plane here which, as it sounds, now the XY line represents the horizontal plane in a front view, and it represents the vertical plane when you're looking down from above, which is why I have it labeled here for looking down from above, and I have it labeled here for looking in from a front view. Okay, now this exercise we're going to look at drawing extra views called auxiliary. The word auxiliary means extra, so I'm going to place a block on the ground here. And what I would like students to do there now is you could just use your own blocks or colours or whatever there. Better if you didn't have them in the order that I have, with red and green and blue on top, you know, just to do something different. Now, what I'm going to do there then in this video is I am going to place the person looking there, it's like a spectator, in a normal front view for starters. But then I'm going to put them in these other positions as well. And we're going to do this by freehand sketching. So first of all, they will look from our front view. Second, we will look from looking in from the left. Position 3, we will draw what the objects look like looking in from the right. And then we will go 4, we will look in here. Now this is where it gets interesting, because when you're looking in diagonally, you can see both the front and the side at the same time. So that's going to be a bit more complicated. And finally, we are going to draw from position 5 here, which is a bit similar. Looking in diagonally, you can see, the spectator can see both the front and the side of the object at the same time. So, and we're going to be doing this by freehand sketching as well. So I'm going to sketch it out here now. Okay, now to begin this exercise, what I'm going to do, here is my block, so I'll just lay it there. But what I would like to do is I would like to sketch that. Just make sure not that the camera is catching this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sketch up to the side my 3D block. So there's my 3D block sitting on the ground, and here is my vertical plane VP, HP for horizontal plane, and I'm going to just colour them in now to match it, and that is a good way to start off the exercise. Okay, so there's our block in 3D sitting on the horizontal plane or the ground. There's the vertical plane, and I'm going to just label there as well that this here is our XY line here, where the vertical plane and the horizontal plane meet. Okay, so first of all, position 1 was when the person was looking in from here. So what I want to do is over here, freehand, we're going to draw the top view of our blue block. And because we're looking down from above, we can only see the blue block. Now, up here somewhere, I'm going to move the XY line up a bit more than I normally would, and I'll show you why later on. Here's going to be the XY line, and I want to project up. So when I'm looking in from the front here, I'm going to be drawing up here what I see looking in from the front, and that's going to be 3 blocks high. It must be the same width because this is me. Give myself a hat and some toes in position 1. Okay, now I'll just adjust that video there. Okay, so position 1, I'm looking in from here, so I can see this front view. So I'll just match the colouring on that now. So the blue one has to be on top. Okay, so that is my front view. Now, next, I want to look from position 2, which was if the spectator was the person looking, instead of being here at the front, comes over here and looks in from the side. So if they look from here, from position 2, they're looking in this direction. So I'm going to put an XY line over here, and I'm going to project these out. We know how tall it is, so 1, 2, 3 blocks on top of each other. And I'll just colour them in again. Okay, so that was position 2. Now my next position to draw from was when you're looking from position 3 and you're looking in this direction. Same thing again. Let's keep our XY line back a bit here. You'll see why soon. So this is going to be my next XY line. So when I'm looking, I'm projecting this, projecting that 3 blocks high. So I'm going to do my colors. So green in the middle. Okay, now my next position now is the more interesting one, because we have looked from the front and from the left and from the right. I'll just number these. This was position 1, this was position 2, sorry, 3. This was position 2. Now, position 4 was the diagonal one, where you could see both the front and the side. Okay, so position 4 was looking in here like this. Now the reason I was keeping, okay, so here's the person looking, they're looking in this direction, so I'm going to guess at about 45 degrees here. So we're projecting up. Now, so this is the furthest left of anything that's to be seen. That is the furthest right. The person looking can definitely see the front edge here, but they can't see the back. So I'm not even going to bother bringing this up because that's around the back. So we'll go 3 blocks high. Now I'm going to put on my colouring again. So here is the front. And this is the side. Okay, and this is the big difference now between when you're looking in a front view, you can only see the front. But when you're looking in the auxiliary, which is, you know, an extra view, and if it's from an angle like that, you can see both the front and the side. So this is XY, which means basically the ground when you're looking up diagonally. Now finally, we're going to look from this diagonal looking up here, where you're going to see the front and the right hand side. So again, we'll go at about 45 degrees roughly. Now I only want to bring up the corner that the person can see, so they can see the right, this front corner here, and the left. So that's the right, the front corner, because the person there now is in this position. This is position 5. They can see the front and the side. So again, 3 blocks high. So that was a front view. This was a top or a plan view. Now this is an auxiliary, which means an extra view. This is another auxiliary over here. And this is a side view. And this is the side view. So that's a really nice exercise to improve your understanding of the horizontal plane, the vertical plane, what the XY line is, front view, top view, and then side views, and match all the colors. So if you can get your own blocks or shapes, whatever colors they are, and try and do the same, and you can take a picture of it there then and post it or upload it when you're done.